Hello, my honey. Hello, my baby. Hello, my ragtime gal. Jazz hands. Hi, guys. Welcome to Access. I feel like you saw all my chins when I just did that thing. We had an awesome show. Kate is leaving us. Cry, cry, cry. Well, I went out with Kate last night, and she is just so funny. And what's funny about her, she looks so put together, and she's really weird. And I love when people look put together, but inside, they're weirdos. Those are the good people. Like Lex here. Lex, come over here for a second. No. Okay, she just says no. Not even it. I have no power here. No. She's like, she is cooler than me. So she's, bye, Lex. Wish I were you. Miss you. We got a great show for you guys today. You guys were so kind when we talked about Queen Latifah and her mom. And that was very cathartic. Even people writing in about their lost loved ones. People were writing in to say how much they cared about the DBL Nation. It was like a love fest over here. Jeff cried 80 times. I laughed so hard. It was wonderful. No, but it was very, very sweet. I'm absolutely kidding. It was really, really sweet. If you guys didn't know, HR McMaster is stepping down as a national security advisor. And we have one Mr. John Bolton, otherwise known as Michael Bolton's brother. Just kidding. John Bolton is taking over, so that's some news right then. John Bolton will be taking over HR McMaster. And guess who is being sued again? Someone, you guys write in. Tell me who you think is being sued. I'll give you 10 seconds. 10, 9,
Fred Savage.
8, no, 7,
Fred
6.
Savage's brother.
It's not Fred Savage or his brother. 5, 4, 3. Hi, guys. Yes, Tori and Kate, you're on. 3, 2, 1. Bill O'Reilly is being sued again for defamation, and it's in. And he is, we're wondering this, guys. Why do you think he won't stop talking? And the reason when someone is being slammed for defamation is because he goes on talk shows and talks badly about them. If anything, I want you to learn from your legal eagle, Tori Shulman, right now. When you're in trouble, what do? Alex, what do?
Guac is extra.
No, guac is extra is not what we do. We shut up. You stop talking. Everything you say on every talk show can be used against you. So we want to stop talking, but why can't Bill O'Reilly figure that out? Why do you think is it that he's a narcissist? Does he think that he is a base that he wants to rile up? Which is true. I mean, his base likes when Bill O'Reilly gets riled up. The base is sort of a group that really enjoys that. I don't give a crap about any of it. That's sort of his base. So is that why he's doing it, or is he can't give it up? I want to know what you guys think about this Bill O'Reilly situation, because he's going to be sued and sued and sued because he keeps defaming people. So I would tell him, if I were his lawyer, which I'm not, shut your mouth. And guac is extra, which we also know that. That's also very true. You shut the heck up. That's right. Ellis Walker, I love you. You're so sweet. Hi, DBL. Hi, guys on YouTube. Tammy Gibson, Cheryl, Janie. What's going on, guys? So glad you guys are joining us tonight. Also, there might be a reunion with the Jennifer Aniston and the Brad Pitt tattoo. Side note, I just saw someone's friend of a friend got drunk and got a tattoo last night of Brad in her armpit so that she could say she had a Brad Pitt tattoo. Terrible. That's not a good decision. We're keeping it light here for Access. We're having some fun. A reunion is in the work for Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt. Some celebrity is trying to bring them back together. And wouldn't it be weird if that celebrity was also Bill O'Reilly? It's not. Bill is being sued, and there's a reunion in the work. I don't want to give everything away. We also have a March Madness. Yeah, March Madness! Michigan, go blue! Anyone who just said go blue in the comments, I love you. We're playing, I think, at 5:37. We got Loyola, Chicago's playing. I am going to be out and enjoying myself. I did get asked if I knew any players, and I do have to say I know Poole. Poole is the one who hit that last three-pointer, and Wagner, as I want to call him, who is supposedly very good but hasn't really shown all of his stuff. So I've been reading the sports section of the New York Times. Look at me. You're just going for Loyola tonight?
Yeah, buddy.
All right, go Chi-Town. There we go. Who is everyone going for tonight, and whose bracket is busted? Turns out I went by just sheer choice. I'm killing it. Like, I'm beating Jeff, I'm beating Joel, I'm beating everybody. It's amazing. I still have my final 4 in. It's amazing. I'm watching the Access and via my phone update the Michigan game early. Hi, Kyle Baxter. Ethan Helhowski, what did he say? Again, guys, if you're just joining us, first of all, welcome. I want to make this a happy access show. We had a really, really emotional shows today, and I was so proud of the DBL Nation for being so kind and wonderful, but I want to spice things up. Bill O'Reilly defamed someone, and they're suing. This will be the 4th person suing for defamation. And as I said before, when you're in trouble, what does your legal eagle tell you? Shh. Guac is extra. No, that's not what it is. You want to shut up. And Bill O'Reilly somehow doesn't shut up. And therefore, every talk show that he goes and defames someone, they have every right to sue. And they will sue because they will win. So my question for you is, why can't Bill O'Reilly be quiet? Is it because of his ego? Is it because he's a narcissist? Or is it because his base likes that about him? He's a rebel. He speaks. He's a maverick. He speaks out of what he doesn't think before he speaks. And a lot of people like that. In fact, enough people like that attitude. They elected a president who's like that. So I'm not putting him, I mean, I'm putting him down because I personally don't like him. But why do you think, as a lawyer, you wouldn't be able to get your client to stop talking? I find that fascinating. If he stayed quiet, he could save millions of dollars. So why? Why? Who's the coach for Michigan, Tori? I know. Chris? Alex? Who's the coach for Michigan? We'll look into it. I'll look into it. It's, what's that? Oh, I have to go. I'm so sorry. No, just kidding. No one was in my ear. Tammy, you got me on that one. Huge ego, says Janie Wright. Leave Papa Bear O'Reilly alone. That's Ethan Helhowski. I'm not trying to go after him, guys. I actually am asking, why do you think he keeps talking? Because again, the more you talk, the more you can be sued. And they will, lawyers and his lawyers will happily let him, they're racking up the money here. So is it ego? Is it narcissism? What's that?
John Belline, is that
John Belline. That's the tip of my tongue. Michigan coach. Tip of my tongue. Shirley DeBose Taft says, narcissist for sure. Haha, John Belline. Okay. Beeline. Oh, God. Shoot. Another alum here. I know. Go Blue. I am being told up. John Beeline? Like John made a beeline for the #1 seed? Hey-oh! No, it's not good. Huge ego. Go UB. I have Villanova winning it all. Brandy Sprong. Here's my question. Have you ever met someone that has an ego or is a narcissist or really likes to be that rebel and that maverick? Have you ever met someone like that and they can't stop talking? How do you act with those people? How do you get out of a conversation? How do you have boundaries with people that literally, even hearing from their $1,000 an hour lawyer, if you keep talking, you're going to make a mistake? And they just keep talking. How do you get that person, how do you get through to that person? I know we all know somebody like that. And I've been studying, I'm not very good at that. You guys know me really well. I am not very good at putting up boundaries because I'm a people pleaser. And I want everyone to like me and I want us all to get along. And I'm studying Buddhism and my teacher said to me, the Buddha would have liked boundaries. So even the Buddha would have liked boundaries. But how do you create that for someone who seemingly doesn't really have any problem without having any boundaries? That's a hard thing to deal with. My father's an attorney, and when clients do that, it's hard to represent them because they don't listen. So I want to know why you guys think that Veronica Lane, how cool is that name?
I like it.
Veronica Lane, because he needs the money, he gets paid to do it. Very true. Tiffany Hoops Turner, that's just how he is. And I'm not trying to bash him again. I think you're absolutely right, Tiffany. I think he has a base of people that want him to get riled up, that need him, or else that's not Bill O'Reilly. However, is it worth it? Because he's going to be, every time he goes on, someone's going to do a defamation lawsuit. It'll happen every time. So is it worth it to get back on TV? And do you think Bill O'Reilly could get back on TV? In the meeting today, we said, Bill O'Reilly, could he get back? What about Matt Lauer, Bill O'Reilly? And someone was really smart, Patty, one of our producers, said, I think Bill O'Reilly could get back fast enough because we knew he was a jerk. That was his persona. Matt Lauer had a squeaky clean image and was dirty on the inside. That's what we don't like. So the Bill O'Reilly that we love is this angry, I don't love him, I'm saying people love him. It's this sort of maverick guy that speaks out of turn, doesn't think. So maybe that's how he's trying to make a comeback. Do you think it'll work? He just does it for the attention, says Shayla Hannah. Tiffany Hoops Turner, ready me back. You just nod and smile and exit ASAP. Nova Nation all the way, Philly, Philly, Philly. That's a good point. If you do need to make a boundary with someone that doesn't stop talking, silence can be a very powerful weapon. I think you see that when you see really, really strong lawyers and attorneys. When they're quiet at the right moment, it says more than when they're saying anything. So we have a great show for you guys. Kate's last show, she's going to say goodbye. We have a great coming in hot. Ebony's in the hub. We'll see you guys later.
Those hub cards?
Yeah.
Welcome to Daily Blast Live. It's Thursday, March 22nd. We're the only live show that covers what you're talking about right now. Never before seen surveillance video of the Las Vegas gunman before the massacre. Every movement, every interaction caught on camera. Plus, Bill O'Reilly is being sued again. Who filed the complaint this time, and what are they alleging? And is a reunion in the works for Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt? Find out which celebrity is meddling in their affairs. Let's get started. Take it away, Jeff Schroeder.
Thank you so much, Ebony Steele. I'm here with Erica Cobb, Al Jackson, and special guest co-host Kate Welshofer from our sister station WGRZ in Buffalo.
Yay.
Kate, thanks for being here.
I was waiting for you to make it weird.
I'm not going to make it weird.
For tradition's sake.
Well, you're leaving today, so I have to make it professional.
Oh, all right.
Semi.
Now we're starting.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah,
now
I'm going to put my best foot forward.
Perfect.
All right, let's get going here. New surveillance footage of the Las Vegas gunman has just been released. It's from inside MGM's Mandalay Bay Hotel, where the Vegas gunman stayed before opening fire on a country music festival. If you recall, Jason Aldean was playing at the time. 58 people were killed and over 850 injured. The disturbing images, they're hard to forget. And now MGM is providing greater context to this tragedy with new surveillance video of Stephen Paddock's final days.
In the week leading up to the deadly massacre in Las Vegas, everything Stephen Paddock did seemed typical for a Las Vegas trip. You can see him on surveillance video, unloading bags, checking in, going out to eat, and gambling. The well-known high roller talked to staff and was never questioned about how many bags he brought to his suite. That's 21 bags total he brought in slowly over the course of the week, with the staff unknowingly helping him. He went home each day to get more. From these videos, it seems Stephen gave no indication of what he was about to do. With still no clear motive, the only thing investigators are sure of is that he acted alone.
Chills, you know, makes you still, like, how quickly we forget, like you always say, Al, you know?
Yeah, especially since you know what he's doing.
Yeah.
You know, to go and watch the day by day, the systematic process in that he went. It was almost dogmatic in that he was just so, it seemed like he was so numb to what he was doing.
Right.
He didn't seem nervous or frantic or looking around at all, which is just off-putting.
Watching all the images, like initially, I just felt so sad and so sick. And then as it goes on, I just felt really, really angry all over again.
But it kind of begs the question of what do we expect to see in the hours or days leading up to someone deciding that they are going to massacre people? When people keep saying, like, he seems so normal. It's like what we say about the guns. You know, everyone is a responsible gun owner until they're not, until they go and decide to shoot someone or multiple people. What gets me is the idea that we talk about this like it's so shocking because he was so normal, but is it just shocking because he's white? Because at the end of the day, if this man was a brown man or was wearing some kind of a head garb, we would see this in a totally different light, and we would be talking about it. He maniacally walked through the lobby, and he did this and he did that. I think what I had such an issue with this morning was we learned about the Austin bomber,
right,
and they referred to him as a young man who was troubled. He is a terrorist. And I don't know why we're so afraid to call him a terrorist, other than the idea of the people who have shaped the rhetoric for so long of what a terrorist looks like doesn't want to be associated with being a terrorist.
Right.
So I think that we have a real problem defining the narrative of who these people are. They are terrorists. It doesn't matter what color they are. It doesn't matter what's on their heads. And this man should be identified as a domestic terrorist.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
And just I know we got to move on, but you know, Erica, as you were talking, and just, you know, I started thinking with the kid in Parkland, everybody yelled at the FBI. You had 35 complaints. Everybody knew this kid was out of his mind. How come you didn't do anything? You know, but and the same with the guy that shot up that church in Texas. He had been complained about. People were saying he was a loose cannon. But what about this guy? Just a high roller checking news, usual suite. There is no pattern for this. There's only one solution. We know what it is.
All right, moving on. Former Fox News anchor Bill O'Reilly is facing yet another lawsuit from a sexual harassment victim. Former Fox News anchor Lori Dew is suing him for defamation, claiming statements he made are a lie and damaged her career. Bill claimed that he was fired over completely unfounded claims and for telling Matt Lauer during their interview that he never mistreated anyone in 42 years.
The irony of that picture makes it hard to do this story.
I know,
we
I know.
won't push on because we're professionals.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mean to laugh at that, but I think Bill O'Reilly definitely pushes the envelope, to say the least. And I think, for me, I'm over Bill O'Reilly, but for a lot of people, he's saying what they want to hear.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and I was going to say that they look at this and say, you know, he's being persecuted in some way, and they want to be able to defend him, and this is an opportunity to do that as well. People who are fans and believe that.
Right. So I mean, we'll see what's ahead for Bill O'Reilly.
I think everyone should be entitled to overtly say what it is that's on their hearts and on their minds. It's up to the consumer or the audience to decide if that's the type of thing that they want to listen to and support. I know that working for a network, you aren't allowed to do that because obviously sponsors will bail. But if he can't find a place outside of that to actually be successful, then that means that his followers aren't as supportive as he thought.
Right.
True story, Cobb. All right, let's move on. President Donald Trump has some surprising advice at a summit at the White House today. Trump gave his younger self some advice, and here's what he said.
What advice would you give to the 25-year-old Donald Trump, knowing what you know today?
Don't run for president. I got the greatest publicity. I was getting such great until I ran for office.
That's a very transparent answer, whether you like him or not. You know, I think it was
a terrifying answer if you're a citizen of the United States.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
What in the hell was that?
I mean,
he's not even a fourth. He's barely a fourth of the way through, and he's already done.
I mean, I don't know if he's done. I'm sure he's going to press on, but I think maybe
I don't want our president to press on. He's not finishing up an aerobics class, Jeff. You know, I'm just like, what? This is the most confident job in the world.
I'm trying to put a positive spin on this thing, man.
It's like he's a night manager at the Marriott. Like, this is a good job.
I think he confirmed what a lot of us believed all along, that he was actively trying to sabotage his campaign every step of the way. And
You
he was
said
like,
that early,
y'all
Cobb.
really gonna vote for me even now? Even still? And I think he was more surprised than anybody when we woke up and realized that he was for real the president of this country.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I said we'd keep it professional. We did not. All right. Digital producer Raquel Villanueva with news at the moment.
Well, there's another shakeup in the White House tonight. National Security Advisor General H.R. McMaster is out and will be replaced by John Bolton. Officials tell the New York Times Trump wants to finish filling out his national security team before meeting with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. Trump tweeted the news, saying in part, "I am very thankful for the service of General H.R. McMaster, who has done an outstanding job and will always remain my friend." John Bolton, who is a Fox News contributor and former U.S. ambassador to the United Nations, will take over April 9th.
Some more shifting in the White House.
Weird.
Unusual, I would say.
Unusual development.
Absolutely. All right. Tori Shulman has a new trending story, and it's coming in hot.
After all the crazy Tamar and Vince divorce stories and then a visit from the cops on Christmas, the new season of Braxton Family Values finally premieres tonight. Take a look.
Tony, Tracy, Tawanda, Trina, and Tamar are back.
I'm in Manhattan. Why? I'm going through a very public divorce.
Miss E can't hold back anymore.
Did you see TMZ? Mommy done told everything. Guess who got arrested? You raw dogging some randoms? I would never disrespect nobody that way.
Unbreak My Heart. I can't wait to watch. You can catch all the drama tonight on WeTV. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Tori. Yeah, there's been a lot of talk. Which Braxton family member is more popular? Is it Tamar or is it Tony? We put together this stat sheet, and by the looks of it, they're pretty even on social media right there. So what do you guys think? DBL Nation, we want to hear from you. So what do you guys think, Tamar or Tony?
It's got to be Tony.
It's definitely Tamar.
No, no.
Oh, this is good. I'm just gonna.
I would say Tony all the way.
Tony is a singer, so that means, and she sung sad love songs. Honestly, she's been with people. She's been the voice in people's cars, in their homes, in the shower when they've been at their lowest point. They've connected with Tony on a different level. I'm telling you, Tony took their unbroken heart and fixed it.
Okay, I understand, Al, and I get that, but I hate to be divisive among sisters. I think that it's much like me and my sister. I'm definitely more popular, but she's definitely more liked. So those are two totally different things. I think it's Tamar because Tamar has this brand. Tamar was so big that she left The Real, and they still haven't found anybody to replace her. There's nobody that can replace her. That's how big her brand is. And I think that she's become, like, Tony seems a lot more introverted than Tamar.
I'm just asking you, when you and the Mister got married, whose brand did you want playing? You wanted a love song. You didn't want a brand.
I didn't want it Unbreak My Heart.
That's true.
I'll break this tie because I was on Home and Family one time. I know, riveting. But I was on the show and Tamar Braxton was on with her mom and we were playing a game and she's like, I watched you on Big Brother. I'm like, cool. I'm like, we should follow each other on social media. And then they're like, that's Tony Braxton's sister. And I was like, oh wow. And she had like millions of followers.
Are you seriously telling me you didn't know who Tamar Braxton was?
Yeah, I am. I just told you.
You can't believe a white guy from Chicago didn't know who Tamar Braxton was.
I know who Tony Braxton was, so therefore Tony's more popular. I just broke the tie.
You fulfilled your Braxton quotient.
I am looking forward to Sex and Cigarettes, though. That's just my weekend plans.
All right, Ebony Steele, you tell us who's more popular and what's coming up on Daily Blast Live.
I will tell you, I believe that Tamar is more popular, but Tony is more legendary. How about that? We're gonna remember her forever. But coming up in March Madness news, the Sweet 16 is underway right now. We've got the latest coming off the court. And give the gift of yourself. Next, Al Jackson sounds off on the jumbo lollipop created to look just like you.
So yeah, real quick, Erica's not going to go to the weekend and have Sex and Cigarettes. What she is going to listen to the song called Sex and Cigarettes. Just to clarify.
Tony's new album, Sex and Cigarettes.
Yeah, that's very true.
Tony's new album, Sex and Cigarettes, is coming out.
That's what she
said. Like, I still love Tony Braxton.
Well, we want to.
Everybody but Kate,
you got to get in here. You got to get in here.
Well, Kate, I mean, if I'm honest, I think it's a wash. Because I agree with you.
No, that's not honest.
Well, let her finish.
Oh, sorry.
Jeff just found out who Tamar was 7 seconds ago.
7 whole seconds.
I agree with you that Tony's like the legacy.
Well, for them to have such close numbers on social media,
But Tony's followers are older though, so they probably aren't on Instagram.
Right. And I think there'll be more.
That's the thing. It's kind of like
followers.
two different kind of generations.
So real quick, some Buffalo love from Belinda Barton, excuse me. Kim Laird says, "Hi, Kate, go Buffalo."
Hi,
Cheryl
friends.
Hannah and Keith Flint say, "Kate Welshifer," just loudly in all caps, said your name with an exclamation point. Just shout. Very exciting. And Belinda says, "WGRZ Buffalo, Buffalo, boo." Very good Buffalo love. So you're headed back tonight or tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. And you're going back on air tomorrow?
No, I'm going back on air Tuesday.
How is it going to be when you're not with this crazy group of people?
I said I'm going to need to be quarantined. I'm going to be the loudest person in the newsroom. They're going to be like, you need to relax and like stop shouting.
Oh no, Al just got a text. They've canceled your flight. You have to stay.
Yay!
Here
We
now.
love Kate. We love Kate. So you guys are, it's Friday Eve. Sierra Mackenzie's birthday is tomorrow, everyone. Happy early birthday, Sierra.
We're not going to eat any cake, I'm sorry, because we have too many birthdays around
I
here.
can't
There's
buckle
too
my
much cake.
pants. I can't buckle my
Can't put
pants.
on any more Spanx.
I can't do it. We sit in the dressing room and we're like, stop with the cakes and the buffalo wings and all this.
I get up, I
Jeff,
work out,
how
I
different would
can't
the show
outrun
be
the
if we had to
fat.
wear Spanx?
Oh my God.
You'd be miserable.
Don't they make Spanx for men? They do.
Men
They do.
Spanx?
Yeah, Manx. They're called
Manx.
Manx. Yeah.
Are they really?
I don't know.
That's your next
like a
two-man crew.
bulletproof.
Oh.
And we could slim down.
Thanks.
And then we'll go to the mall and see how many eyeballs we get. Welcome back to DBL. It's time now for Al Sounds Off, when Al Jackson goes off on the wildest stories he can find. What's up, buddy?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good, man. Let's get into this.
All right.
Al, try and follow me here, okay?
All right.
Would you like to lick a lollipop of yourself licking a lollipop?
Oh, no. Probably no. I don't know, Jeff, I'm loving this. You know, who knew that you could, make a body part and make it into a sucker? Have bachelorette parties figured this out yet? And Jeff, I would have this done on myself, but I'm too sweet already.
Ooh,
wait, Jeff, I think I hit that on the nose. All right, let's keep going.
But we got him. All right, South Carolina's, wow, you're getting good at that, Al.
Sir.
South Carolina's Boat Farm Treehouse may be the perfect place for your next romantic getaway. The $400 a night Airbnb just released a new promotion for its VIP members. Check it out.
VIPs will get access to our new fire pit and firewood from our farm. You're going to love making s'mores by your very own private campfire.
Yeah, you'll get the ultimate s'mores kit for 2. You'll get 2 Bolt Farm Collector's coffee mugs and also a Bolt Farm scented eco-friendly candle.
Have the time of your life in this one-of-a-kind space, and please come back as often as you'd like.
What are we waiting for?
Yeah, I know, let's do this. I mean, finally, both you and your partner can wake up to morning and eat. It's a treehouse.
It's a treehouse.
Yeah.
I get it.
I just don't like that it's sponsored by a candle company. I mean, what, they couldn't find a chainsaw company to kick in some money? It's not a great idea, but you know what? I tried to stay there, but it's too noisy. The Keebler elves are up partying all night. So I'm going to pass this one.
All
Let's go to the last
we've
one.
heard of beauty bars, but what about beauty beers? Let's check this out.
All right, now, Jeff, I'm just loving this. It's beer and glitter, my 2 favorite things that don't involve Mariah Carey's movie. Jeff, I just love the glitter beer because you know what? Guess what, buddy? Unicorns got to get drunk, too.
I hear you, buddy. Cheers.
Cheers to you, brother.
Look at our glitter beers.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. That's Al Sounds Off, everybody. We are live. Let's go to digital producer Brett Forrest with news at the moment.
March Madness is back in action right now with the Nevada Wolfpack winning to the Loyola Chicago Ramblers, and Michigan tipped off against Texas A&M minutes ago. The first 2 rounds were absolutely insane, so we'll see how the Sweet 16 shakes out. Right now, Villanova is favored for the title, with Duke coming in closely behind. And the NCAA just announced more artists for its 3-day March Madness Music Fest in San Antonio, kicking off March 30th. They're adding Jason Aldean, One Republic, and Panic at the Disco, joining Maroon 5 and Imagine Dragons. That's a pretty stacked lineup, and you can watch them at home. NCAA.com will stream it for free.
Thanks, Brett. Wow. Basketball and music.
And we can't forget about the UB women playing on Saturday.
Go Buffs.
Go Bulls.
Yes, go Bulls.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I said go Buffs, so I was saying Buffalo. Buff.
You know what? The enthusiasm was there, so
Thank you.
we'll allow it.
We'll give it to you, Al. Buffalo loves you. Buffalo loves you.
I didn't know you knew a lot about the Buffalo.
I just think it was funny that you guys said it at the same time.
Yeah.
Go Buffalo.
And as soon as I was wrong, I tried to turn, and I'm glad you called me out.
Coming up during the break on Facebook and live are Jennifer and Brad getting back together. Reports that a friend is trying to hook them up. The friend is very interesting. Ebony, what's coming up?
I'll tell you, Jeff, model students turned cover models. Parkland students are spreading their message this weekend, and one magazine is already behind them. And a two-man crew, adventure perfect for March Madness, as they guys search for the best buffalo wings outside Buffalo. That's next.
Hey guys, real quick, I'm not going to give away because the panel is going to talk about it later, but there is a person, we're not going to give it away, that they are both single. They split in 2005. According to Star Magazine, Jen and Brad have been secretly getting together for late night hookups, all thanks to one man. So I just was thinking each of you could give a clue. Do you guys all know who it is?
Yeah, you just gave a clue.
DJ Clue?
And we nailed it. It's this. It's DJ Clue. It's good to know. Does everyone want to give it?
Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah. Is that a good?
Do you got another clue? Okay.
Do you know?
I know.
Do you know?
So,
No.
briefcase.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm trying to go. Do you know who it is?
Yes.
Oh,
Give
you
a
don't?
clue, Kate.
I do.
Mrs. Garrett.
Ooh, God, that's a good
Garrett.
Wow, that's an old school one.
I'm going to say one. I'll say one. Ross.
Ross?
You know why.
Oh.
Ross?
Ross.
We're killing it with the clues, everyone. Well, you will wait to find out because no one's writing in who it is. They're about to do it on the panel.
I think people that thought they knew now don't.
No, yeah. Sierra McKenzie says to Jeff, I'm baking my own cake. Oh, we said we couldn't have cake because we were too fat.
Oh.
Wait, who was too
Never
fat?
mind.
Well, Jeff's like we're making too many cakes on the.
thought we were
Oh,
eating
wait,
too much.
like,
I thought we
yes,
had-
we do not feel like the women on this
Oh,
show are too
no.
fat. Do not start that. I was
No,
like,
no,
wait,
no.
who said that?
Jay Satori says, Kate, we love you. Go Buffalo. Love Buffalo. We love you. We're about to have a big announcement coming up. Not only am I going to give away who's getting Aniston and Brad Pitt back together, but there's another little tease we're going to do. That's a tease.
Wow. Buffalo, we apologize.
All right, 30 seconds.
March Madness is in full swing, and that means more people are ordering chicken wings. Of course, our two-man crew, Jeff and Al, had to find one of the best wings in Denver, and they took a special guest with them. Check it out.
What's up, guys? Jeff and Al here, two-man crew with our newest Buffalo soldier, Kate Welshofer.
We're here at Fire on the Mountain, but Kate, why did you bring us here?
Well, I found out they have some of the best wings in Denver.
Really?
You guys need an education.
Before we get wings, what should we get?
Classic.
Just
Buffalo style chicken.
Do you know what buffalo sauce is made of?
Yes.
What is it?
It's hot sauce and butter. It's really simple, really delicious.
So we're just gonna get wings with the side of ranch, right? What?
Blue cheese. Don't even. We're gonna pretend you didn't even say ranch.
Oh, maybe we should just call it an extra because I don't want to say anymore.
Let's AJ around AJ.
Look at this.
So what do we have here? So we have our Jamaican jerk and our barbecue, and we have our traditional hot. Call this one the Hefe sauce or the boss sauce, and this one's the super hot.
Is this the ranch?
That's the ranch.
All right, just take that.
All right,
It's gotta go.
What in your mind makes a really good wing?
We use fresh, never frozen, and then the secondary label is really it's a sauce. We make all the sauce fresh daily.
That's right.
I like that.
All right, we got our beer, we got our wings. So what other fun buffalo wing facts do you know?
One fun fact is that in Buffalo, would just call them wings. Well, you know, they were invented there, 1964, and it's a great story. There were people in a bar, they were hungry, they didn't really have anything to serve, so they were like, you know what, let's just whip up some fried chicken wings, roll them in some sauce, serve them. That was it. The rest is history.
Really?
Yeah, at the Anchor Bar in Buffalo.
Wow.
Kate, I would say thanks for visiting Daily Blast Live, but guess what? You're family now.
Oh, hey.
Cheers.
Thank you so much for coming. Cheers, everybody.
Thanks for having me.
Right.
There it is.
Cheers. I have to clarify one thing, though.
Okay.
The traditional buffalo sauce is Frank's Red Hot and butter.
Interesting.
Oh, did you know that?
Make sure I have
buffalo sauce was just hot sauce and butter?
I did not know that.
Very simple, very delicious. Put it on everything.
And did you know buffalo wings were just wings in Buffalo?
Just wings.
It makes sense.
It makes sense.
You know that,
Although,
did you know Jeff was going to cross-examine you about buffalo wings right now?
I did not. But a Chicago dog is still a Chicago dog in Chicago.
Yeah. See?
That's interesting. That is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when I had barbecue, Korean barbecue in Korea, and they just called it barbecue.
Pop culture guru Tori Shulman. I hope you got something to top that story.
That was a fascinating conversation. It really was. Yeah, guys, we actually have a huge announcement. Is everyone listening? It really is quite big, and it's coming hot. Actually, Jeff, come on over here. You got to come over here. You have some big news to share with us. Am I right?
Yeah.
All right.
So
what the
What?
You got to wait till tomorrow. We're going to help
But I
Jeff
wanted
out. Jordan and Lawson will be here tomorrow with a big announcement. You remember they met on the show Big Brother. Look how cute they are, and I'm pretty sure Lawson will be here too. You gonna say anything?
Yeah.
That's it. Back to you guys.
We love your viral videos right here at Daily Blast Live.
Like this one. Jennifer Garner channels her inner Van Geek to wish her friend Reese Witherspoon happy birthday. So from all of us at DVL, happy birthday, Reese.
Happy birthday, Reese.
Happy birthday, Reese.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by...
This is an important...
So, big announcement. People are writing in. We're not going to tell you what it is. By the way, I will give you one answer. They are guessing who has Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston.
Yes.
One of you has gotten it right on the YouTube.
On the YouTube.
I sound like my mother. Jerry, can the YouTube be for all of us?
This person is also on the YouTube.
That person is also on the YouTube. So tomorrow, I got really nervous for the coming hot. It's very exciting, but we need you to stay tuned to watch Daily Blast Live to find out. So share with everyone, let them know. Tomorrow, Jordan, who we freaking love, and Lawson, the best baby in the whole wide world, will be on to share a big announcement and let everyone know what it is.
I think you should stop talking. I don't trust Tori with the secret.
I should go. I'm going to leave
Tori,
it
no
there.
drinking tonight.
Okay.
No social media.
Okay. Bye.
All right, this is Kate's big farewell. Want to put some rum in here?
We should. Where's Ebony? Come on up, Bubba.
Well, yeah, I'll put that in there. Al's eating. Surprise.
So guys, this is the last part of the show, so we like to have it where everyone can come up, but secretly, I created that so I could get on the camera in the very last second. Kate, we're going to miss you so much.
I'm going to miss you guys.
It's
It's been a really fun week.
Really fun
We
time.
hope you had fun.
I had a great time.
Good.
I really did. It's been so fun.
Yeah, it's been amazing. Everyone's writing in about the announcement.
You say this is a riveting conversation.
I know, it's a fascinating conversation. Tune in tomorrow.
This is my favorite.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live. We want to thank our co-host for the week, Kate Welshofer, for joining us all week long. Kate, thank you so much. You were an excellent addition to the DBL crew.
Well, thank you, and thanks for having me. And I have to say, we joke around a lot, but authentically, these people are so fun and so fantastic, and everything you see on TV is everything they are in real life, which is lovely and wonderful. And mostly, I just don't want you to forget me. So, where's Stu? Stu, who also is one of the greatest humans on earth.
No way!
Some Channel 2 gear. This is
Oh, yeah.
for everybody. That's amazing.
Wow.
So now you're all outfitted in Channel 2 red. So
I knew putting rum in there was going to change your mind.
I knew I liked you for some reason. Cheers.
Thank you so much, Kate. We really appreciate it. We do have one funny moment, Kate. Let's check it out.
We did it.
Tamar Braxton was on with her mom, and we were playing a game, and she's like, I watched you on Big Brother. I'm like, cool. I'm like, we should follow each other on social media. And then they're like, that's Toni Braxton's sister. And I was like, oh, wow. And she had like millions of followers.
Seriously telling me you didn't know who Tamar Braxton was?
Yeah, I am. I just told you.
You can't believe a white guy from Chicago didn't know who Tamar Braxton was.
Are you going to miss that, Kate?
I am. I legitimately, I'm going to miss all you guys. It's been a wonderful week. Thank you
You've
for
been
making me part of
lovely.
your
Yeah,
group.
you've been amazing. You
great.
put up with this one. You did great.
Well, we want to send Buffalo some love and go Bulls.
Yes,
Go Bulls. The
go
stories
Bulls.
never stop. We don't either. We are live on YouTube and Facebook. Keep the conversation going. Tomorrow's Friday, everybody.